As far as interprovincial rivalries go, this is about as tough as they get. It is Southland versus Otago, a battle of the bottom of the South Island here in the ITM Cup, round number 2. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornf1lakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and the ITM Cup. We're into our second round now. After a couple of matches for the side of Tasman, we now return back to the Southland Stags, who have their second match of the competition against their most fierce neighbour, Otago. Now Southland in round 1, if you tuned in, had a good win, 21-3 over Manawatu Turbos. That was a huge confidence booster for the Stags outfit, and they have gone on beautifully from that match and have kept the same team, bar one change, with Taylor Adams coming in to the scrum half position, number 9 jumper, to replace Scott Eade. That is a like for like, very good players, the both of them, strength and the depth of the Stags outfit for this match. And apart from that, it's an unchanged side. Sopawanga once again will be the key man leading around the Stags team, with the outside backs hopefully getting plenty more ball for the Stags fans to cheer on. If they can crack on in and get their second win in a trot, it will be very well for their chances to go good in this competition. Otago and Southland, they are just as big a rivals as you can get, right beside each other down the bottom of the South Island, and it's been going on for absolute decades, this rivalry. It's one of the oldest in New Zealand. As for this Otago team into the competition, they are their second match as well. Their first game they lost quite convincingly as well, 30 points to 12, going down to the Counties Manukau Steelers. So a good team, Counties, but Otago will be hugely disappointed at how they went down in that match. Again, they have a few names you might recognise throughout this team, like TJ Ioane, Hayden Parker at fly half. He is a super player, something for the future. He is just such a good player. And at the back, Trent Renata. Some may remember him from a few years ago, did some time in the New Zealand circles. He is still around and a great experienced player to have sitting at fullback for the Otago side. Round 2 of the competition. Otago coming down here into Southland to play this match. First home game for the Stags, and we are underway. Parker kicks us off, and he goes wide. Oh, beautifully claimed from Suckling. And Otago will get the ball for the first time in the match. They come blindside. Oh, that's a good run and a good pass. Back outside looking for Bridgehouse, but he's just gone into touch. So an early intention set out there for Otago. They're going to run it. They're going to hit the blindsides and try catch the Stags team out as they throw in Halaholo. Gives Ubiquitous, and now it's Willis Halaholo on the back line for Karakura, who was outstanding last week. Jackman gets away from the would-be tackler, finds Hardy in support, and Boys knocks on the pass. Well, that's a blowing chance for the Stags already as they look to carry on through Ioane. And they're just 30 metres out here, Otago. First real opportunity for them. And Parker rounds the back. He spins it wide. Good ball, and they find Suckling out wide again. And that's a high tackle. Well, Parker is really guiding his troops around nicely at the moment. He's got the ball, and he'll guarantee to take the 3 points. And a kicker of his class should have no problems with it as well. Hayden Parker to open us up with the first 3 points. Strikes his kick. No real wind here to speak of. Oh, and it's fallen right under the post. Ubiquitous can't believe his luck as Hardy swings it wide. Look on nicely for Sopawanga, who's going to put this one on a needle and thread and thump it downfield. Great kick, slight breeze at his back, and back there is Renata. He slips it up beautifully to his winger, and it's Fatua who goes trying to break through, but he can't get away. And oh, look at this from South, and they might get it back, and they do. 1 minute they're on their own line. Now they're attacking. It's Jackman. Just as a Sopawanga who's held up. A great tackle again from Fuitai. Adams counts the numbers, gives it to Karakura. He's going to grab her head. Past it goes. Karakura gets the opening try. Gets it past Trent Renata, and he's in for the Stags. Well, that is a great start to the match. First try today. And it goes the way of Karakura. Great reach out there. Just getting it away from the Otago players, reaching in as well. But what a start here for the Stags. That kick from Sopawanga was beautifully weighted and put the pressure on. What a chase too from the forwards. And they have scored the opening try after Parker missed his penalty attempt, which is very unlike Hayden Parker. I thought he would have got that all night and all day, but it fell just under the sticks. How close can he be without getting it over? Here's Sopawanga. Well, it's a real battle of the Highlanders fly halves at the moment as well. Keep that in mind. Sopawanga, Highlanders player this season, as was Hayden Parker, the backup fly half. These two will battle out their number 10 jumper next season, I would imagine, for the Highlanders as well. Here's Parker. He goes high. Again, his forwards chase very well, but Kewen does a great job, and off we go. It's a big run here from the prop. Oh, and another high tackle. Bridgehouse again. Wow, he is playing an outstanding match. Hardy's given away another penalty inside the 22, and surely this time Parker takes it back to the 22. He's about 5 or 10 metres further in field from that first attempt. This one should be really no problem. Strikes it nicely, and the distance is no worries at all. Hayden Parker gets Otago on the board with his second attempt. The score now 7 points to 3. Southland's try leading the way after 20 minutes. Well, we've had a quite exciting start to this match. Otago having the better of it, but they trail where it matters on the scorecard as Sopawanga's kickoff is picture perfect. Well, I don't think I've seen such a beautiful... Oh, well, come on. The ref's messed us up here. He's given Otago the penalty on halfway. It should be a line out to Otago. 5 out from their own line. Sopawanga has been done an injustice here. This is disgusting. ITM Cup referees should know at a level that is a line out. It's been turned over anyway, and Adams will run it out. Well, that's karma. Back the way of the Stags. As Loco can't get away. And a good tackle coming in from Suckling. Just puts him into touch as he tried the desperate overhead pass. But goodness gracious me, that is almost embarrassing to watch that stuff from the referees. Anderson Heather will throw in. Oh, he's given it straight to Finelufa. And Sopawanga gets a ball from Adams. Jackman runs it hard of the line before giving to Hulu. He's breaking away, looking outside for support, but he just could not find it. Could not keep up with the block-busting centre. Here's Sopawanga. Advantage to Southland. Offside in the defence there, obviously from Otago. And the Stags will be happy to let this play out. Well, that's clever play from Southland. There was big shot once again. It's Bridgehouse again. Well, he's making a real impact. It's the prop. And he's had a couple of big runs, and now a huge shot on Sopawanga, but unfortunately for him, he was offside. And Sopawanga should make no worries with this conversion of the penalty, which he does. And it's 10 points to 3. Southland, thanks to Sopawanga's kick, back up to the 7-point lead. 32 gone. Nearing that half-time now as Parker takes a step back before flat kicking this one across the boys, who finds his buddy Hardy. Here's Dylan Halahola finding Sopawanga. Sopawanga's cutting through. He's gone to the skies. Not a bad option for Sopawanga. Oh, he's regathered. Halahola. Oh, great tackle. Taking him out, but it had to be made. The Stags recycle the ball quickly. Here's Cohen. Oh, nice ball to Loco. He's looking to pass. He finds Halahola again, who's throwing it to Ioane. And he gives it to Suckling, who goes through 1, 2, 3 before Beckwith finally takes him to ground. A blowing chance here for the Stags. Should have been a try. And now Otago get the advantage as Karakura can't make the tackle. And Otago break away. Still good work here in defence, and Suckling has to make the kick, which has gone all the way back into the end goal. And Loco's going to run this out. Oh, he's lost it. Holo picks it up. Beckuous back to Jackman. Jackman swerves and steps. Looks back infield. Fires the wide ball. Oh, and it's picked up there from Collins.
Release.
Southland living dangerously, trying to run this ball out of their own goal line. Now they look wide. Walden passes over the top. It's eventually there for the big man. Once again, Bridgehouse. Otago want these points before the break. Now they look through the backs and it's another half bust. Nicely done for Walden. But Boys makes a tackle on the inside ball. Popped up again for Parker.
Advantage.
Big shot. Advantage to Otago. Is breaking through again. This will be the try. Try for Suckling. Yes, it will. Wow, what a finish in the corner. Nagalafe, I thought he did enough, but Suckling gets the try. It was the offload there from Parker to Ioane. And then 1-2, Walden away for Suckling. Desperate attempts. Oh. But it looked like he's got it down. There was an advantage for the offside. Southland should have just kicked this out. They've done themselves no favours here at all. And they've put themselves under a massive amount of pressure as they'll head to the half-time break. They should be already in the sheds. They should not be under their post, but some really inexperienced stuff happening out there. Here's Parker. He missed one here from earlier on. I think he might have done... No, he hasn't. He's just got that one over and we'll be all tied up at half-time. 10 apiece. Otago, Southland, 10-all, unable to be separated here in the second round of the ITM Cup. And we can view some stats here, and I'm not surprised here that Otago has taken out the possession and territory quite comfortably in both departments. Southland, though, line breaks is where they're dominating. A little ball they do have, they are making short work of the Otago defence. 7 line breaks to 3. It is the high tackle penalties as well as mistakes, drop balls, that is costing the Stags when it really matters. If they can get some more possession, they could find themselves breaking away with some good tries in the second half. Otago will need to dominate both aspects of the match in the second half if they're to come away with the victory. Southland's looking far too explosive, far too sharp in the back line to really dominate and not score any points. So Otago, work to do. They need to keep the ball, they need to keep that defence tight, and they need to keep Southland out of their try line. What will the second half bring? We're about to find out. The players coming back out onto the field already, and they're rearing to go for the second half. Sopawanga will have the honour to kick things off. After that beautiful kickoff earlier, well, it should have really been the line out. We'll go over that again and again as Loco beautifully takes the kickoff. Jackman finds Willis. Holo. Straight through the middle goes Holo. He's eventually taken down and completely isolated. Oh, it's Jackman. Absolutely punishes Collins. It's ball back here for the Stags. It's 4-on-1. Loco through the middle. Great try. Instant reply straight after the break. Well, he is a key man, is he not? Lolo here, Loco, there he is. What a try. Oh, what a tackle from Jackman though on Collins. That was where the turnover happened. Adams went straight to Loco, and he did the finishing touches that he knows so well. Boy, that was a punishing hit. One of the biggest hits of the ITM Cup so far. No question. And a great finish. Stags, well, they'll be a bit disappointed they didn't get that earlier. Before half-time when they had that huge opportunity. But a second try is a second try, and they shall not complain here in front of their home fans. As Lima Sopawanga will line up his second conversion. His third kick of the night. And he rips up a beauty. A very nice kick from the touchline, and that just proves what a valuable asset a good fly half is to a team. We have two extremely classy players in the number 10 jumper tonight. Parker and Sopawanga, huge talents. As Jackman takes a kick off, boys, gives it to Sopawanga. And he is a bit isolated there as forwards come to lend a hand. Otago trying to force a turnover. No way through. Adams misses out one, goes straight to Loco, who looks on the inside ball. Boys doubles round with Jackman. That was just about a beautiful play. Little 1-2 going around the corner as wide they go for Hala Holo. Kanakura passes nicely for Sopawanga. Now Sopawanga's looking and he goes infield. Good decision because Loco is flying up the middle of the park. Look out! Oh, big hit on Suckling. Nicely put back two and it's knocked on. Big tackle, knock on from Parker. And that was just about a great escape there.
Crouch.
Humopo
Touch.
of the big second rower. This pass to Parker was just not quite on the money. And now the Stags once again quickly turn defence into attack. They're on the 22 of Otago. And what have they got in store? Dixon will run it. Dixon! The massive number 8. What a big run. He is a big asset off the back of that scrum. But he's isolated. Too good he was, in fact. As back they go to Renata. Nice pass. They keep going. And there's numbers out here. Suckling. Offloads to that man, Bridgehouse again. Who beautifully gives to Collins, who's gone into touch. Another good tackle. Nagalafe at the back for the Stags. And it will be a full 7-man line out here for Southland. Just outside the 22. Another blown chance. Oh, and they've lost the line out. And once again, it's Humopo again who takes it down. He's having a good second half. As Otago try to rumble it up, they don't get far. Well, now they're going. Bit sideways though. And once again, Bridgehouse runs. Looks to get through, finds Suckling. Nice doubling around with Collins. And eventually Adams takes Collins to ground. On the 10-metre line now, Otago. Ioane goes through one, gets taken. Second defender. Southland trying to turn the ball over. They can't find it there. Siulai got a short ball beautifully to Parker. Parker commits to defence and finds a pass in field. Otago breaking away now on the 10-metre line. Short pass. Oh, easily dealt with by the Stags. Good defence. Otago's opportunity may have passed them by at the moment. They go left again for Parker. They got numbers in a one-on-one here. Beautiful step. And Fuitai comes up against a fullback. Great tackle. Ioane's on hand. He goes through one, goes through two. Taken down. Good tackle. But how good are they looking, Otago? Nagalafe is really keeping on his toes. Has a ball back in field. Once again. How does he do it? It's Fuitai. He is cutting them to ribbons at the moment. Short pass again. Finds his man. Ioane goes back and fights for Humopo. Still here. Parker. Advantage is over as they come wide. Has to bait for Collins. No, Loco makes a try-saving tackle. And he couldn't even rip that away. Still ball here for Otago. Back in field try. Beautiful inside pass. And Otago get the try they were looking for. Boy, they've looked great in that last little passage. Lee Allen, he's the one who gets it. But they just went one man out. And then it just popped in field. Stags' defence was just so flat on the line, they couldn't do much about it. And it's all possibilities here. We could be all tied up. Southland have had the chances. Boy, they've had some chances. They just haven't been able to convert them just yet. And it may cost them in the end, as Hayden Parker will line up a score-levelling kick. With 7 to go, Parker makes no mistake. That's a beautiful kick. And we're going to have a tense finish here between these two sides. Otago is finishing strongly. But Southland have that X factor, that ability in their backline that could just break away and score something special out of nothing. Sopawanga kicks off. He's gone deep. He's given the ball away. Otago take it in. And they will set it up just outside their 22. Southland look to turn over, but they won't get it. Now they got a Parker who has been running like an absolute monster. Inside ball, and it finally goes to Collins.
Release.
The little shimmy step run from Walden before. Short they go. Parker's going to kick. Well, Southland won't mind this. They'll easily pull this in. And Ngalafe at the back will run it. Oh no, that's a horrible pass. And it's going to go. No, Jackman has saved the day. There is mere seconds left. Southland through Adams. Flint's Kura. Now, here's the breakaway they wanted. They've got Holo. He's going to go to ground.
Release.
Southland might have the numbers coming. No, they won't. Otago will have the bigger players and they'll turn the ball over. Walden goes in field. Beautiful one-hand pop pass. Kura makes a desperate tackle and turns it over. Beckwith picks up. Fires it wide. Loco. Oh, Loco knocks on. And that is a huge chance again going begging. As Collins gets it. Fires it back in field. Short pass. Beautifully. Finds Sulawai. And it's turned over again from Hardy. But we'll go back for the knock on. And that probably will signal the end of the match as well. What an end that will be. It is the finish of it. Southland and Otago unable to be separated. It is a 17-all draw. 2 tries, 2 conversions, and a penalty. 2 very similar results here. 2 very different teams. For Southland, the try scorers going to Loco and Kura. Boy, the Stags could have scored 4 or 5 tries so easily tonight. They just could not finish off their chances. Twice the Otago defence fended them off very close to their line, and that has proved to be the difference. The defence of the Otago side gaining them a draw at least out of this match. So both teams will take a couple of points from today, and neither side will get any bonus points at all. Sopawanga 2 conversions and a penalty, giving his side 17 points. As for Otago, it was Allen and Suckling with 1 apiece, Parker with 2 conversions and the penalty goal. Well, things did level up a bit, but you have to say Southland missed so many opportunities. They didn't quite catch up on possession. Their territory was quite a bit off, and the line breaks are all they have to take with them. 11-6, that's how more attacking potent they were. They broke them up at will, and in the end could not get those last few tries to get themselves to win. 17-all is the final score. Otago and Southland playing out a draw here in round 2 of the ITM Cup. Let's see what the table says after that eventful match. So a couple of further results after that 17-all draw between Southland and Otago has Wellington pipping Counties Manukau by just 4 points, 12-8, and North Harbour with another 4-point win over Northland, 29-25. And that is all we have since that match. And next up we have Tasman versus Hawke's Bay. But let's check out the standings and see where the teams sit here. Southland take another couple of points, puts them up to 6. But it is Tasman and Canterbury that sit atop the table with 8 points each. The other sides who we have next, Hawke's Bay for Tasman. They are going 4 points, 1 win, 1 loss for them so far from their 2 matches. So nice even standings table here. Tasman with Ranfurly Shield. Don't forget that, because that is the next match. Of course, Tasman, a couple of away matches to start them off, but now they're back at home, which means one thing: they have to defend the Ranfurly Shield. So that is going to be a first up defence for the Tasman Makos against Hawke's Bay. How will they fare? Can they defend it, or will it be shipping off to a new union after just 1 match? That is all to look forward to for round 3 of the ITM Cup. That is me done for today. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed the match, and I'll see you all next time for plenty more Rugby Challenge. Until then, take care.